Yeah. Hi Ganga, I am
Mm,
Vybhava Prasad. I am the
mm.
instructor for AWS. So today, uh, can you introduce yourself?
Hello.
Yeah, can you introduce yourself?
Oh yeah, sure. Yes. Just I'm trying to understand all this stuff and other admin web logic kind of stuff. Hello.
Yeah, your voice is breaking, Ganga.
Oh, okay. Something. Let me check. It's all echo on my side. Okay. Anyway, the Freddie Mac, and before this AWS, I took some training with Shaker. So for WebLogic training, WebLogic admin to understand more about this web services and how these domains and all kinds of stuff. What is happening on the back end of the web applications?
Okay, it's very good. You have enough knowledge to attend AWS Foundations or Advanced courses because you are already in about administration. So administration is common for everything. It may be AWS, it may be WebLogic or any system admin, whatever it is. The
Okay,
administration means it is the same. The task may be different, but the flow is the same. Okay. Okay. Once
okay.
again, welcome to AWS Amazon Web Services Foundation course.
Mhm.
Okay. A small introduction about myself. Yeah. I am Prasad. I am instructor for this AWS Foundation and Administration courses. I have
Okay.
overall 9 years of experience in IT industry. I started my career with Unix, Solaris, and Linux, and
Mhm.
there is multiple flavors of. I worked in multiple flavors of Linux, like CentOS, Red Hat Linux, SUSE, almost 7 flavors of Unix, and
Okay.
I worked for SAP also for few months, and I came back to Unix again, and I started my career in AWS. Now I
Mhm.
am working as a Hadoop administrator in a Hadoop environment, which is built on the AWS service.
Oh,
Our
cool.
complete production is in AWS. In AWS. Okay, this is a brief introduction about me. So coming to our main subject, what we are going to discuss today is the basic. What is AWS? Why AWS? Okay. So first, I want to check. Do you have any account with cloud, or
No.
anytime did you use the cloud?
No.
Okay, but I am saying yes, you used. So
Maybe all the Gmail and all this stuff now it's working on running on cloud.
yes, exactly. If you have an account with Gmail, so then you are in Google Cloud, and if you have a Google Drive, it is also a storage, cloud storage.
Mhm.
Okay, you are using the Facebook. Nowadays, everyone have Facebook account and Twitter account. That both environments are built on the cloud environment. So put AWS aside, but AWS is a cloud provision. That it is a service provider for the cloud. Okay. The main this total course is focused on the core AWS administration, means cloud operations on AWS. What is cloud? Cloud means nothing but a data center which is not located in our office. It will be in another place. Why we are keeping other place, we will discuss in the next slides. Okay. What is the prerequisite for this course means a IT mindset. What is IT mindset? It's nothing. As an administrator, what you want to do every day. So what you will do, suppose we take the WebLogic first. Okay, you already know WebLogic, so that's why I'm taking example as WebLogic.
Right.
Okay, in WebLogic what you will do first, you want to create a new domain. Okay, so first what you have to plan, so you have to estimate how many what is the hardware capable to serve the service. Okay. First you have to calculate the capability of hardware. After that, what is the OS you are going to use. Okay. And after operating system, what you will think, which version of Java will be suitable for you. This all comes under the planning. Okay. Right. So what you are doing first you are doing the planning. After planning, what you have to do, you have to purchase all equipment, or you have to raise a request to your purchase team. So then they will provide the all required softwares and hardware. Later you will do the hardware installation, means you will put your server in a rack and whatever it. Okay. After that you will install the operating system, and over that you will install Java and WebLogic and all the things. Okay. That is called installation. That is the second step. Okay, the first step is you are planning, the second step is you are installing. After installing, what you will do, you will configure your domain. Okay. After that, what you will do, you will configure your services, the JMS, whatever you want on the WebLogic, you will deploy your applications, all the services. So after installing and you planned, you installed, you configure. After that, what you will do?
Deploy the application, necessary applications, right?
Yeah, you deployed, it is serving to all the people, and the next from that next day, what you will do? Every day you will monitor it is functioning correctly or not. It is functioning correctly or not. That is the core thing we are doing. If it is not functioning properly, then we will troubleshoot it and we will make sure it is working fine. Right. These are the key roles of a system admin. What he is doing, system or any service admin, it is the key role. Planning, configuration, installation, service configuration, monitoring, and troubleshooting. These 6 are core for anything. Okay. Not only in software, in hardware also. Like if you start an industry, it's also like that. You have to plan where to put your plant. After that, you have to buy all the equipment. You have to install it. Means not like our software installation, putting all nuts and bolts. That is installation. After that, you will give the power supply. That is our service. And what they is doing next is giving raw material and making the product. That is regular. It is the service they are taking. After that, what he will do? The machine is functioning or not correctly. He will take about this. That is called monitoring. And if it is not functioning, he will fix with a new spare part. That is called troubleshooting. It is the same in everyone's life, not only in software. Okay. So everything is fine, but how can I get it? How to get the AWS and how to know AWS, how to get perfect in AWS? No one is perfect because AWS is not a single service. It has huge services, like wherever you go, there is AWS. If you enter in database, they are providing the database. If you enter in storage, they are in storage. So wherever the IT is connected, all services are providing by the AWS. Why I am recommending for AWS? Why I am only using my environment in AWS means whatever I want, it is ready to use for me. We will discuss about this later. Okay, I am not going to take any pain to do new inviting. I'm not going to do from 0 to Z, 0 to 10. It's already 7. I have to use only configure the service and do. We will discuss about this in next slides. Okay. So how to get most from this course means I only recommend repetition. Means once I listen the class, I am leaving, and tomorrow I will attend the class again. I am listening. It is not possible to learn anything, not only AWS, anything. Just listening is not a matter. When you put your hands to configure or you put anything, if you've done 1 time, 2 times, how many times you are doing, that much perfect you will get. Okay. And whenever I am telling something, if you feel that it is important, just write down a note. It will be useful. Whenever you forgot something, just you go to your scribbling pad, then automatically you will find that, oh, on that day I listened this. So this is a problem. This may be useful. So building a lab. So I am telling every day do something. So how can I use the lab? Are you providing any lab? You may ask like question, but I'm not providing. But you can build your own lab. No need to buy any huge hardware servers or anything. Just you need a credit card. AWS providing a free trial for 1 year or 720 hours of any service. Okay, so if you have a credit card, you can create an account in AWS. Okay, after that, whatever you want, you can experiment up to 1 year. It's free. There is no charge for. But first time they will charge only $1. Only $1 they are giving for 1 year service. Okay, and they will send the AWS newsletters. If you subscribe for the newsletter every day, every month, whatever they invite new things and how can it is utilized, how can we utilize it, and they will release the newsletters. Go through it. So what you will get here, so what they are thinking in new way and what they are providing the new service, everything will be in that newsletter. So if it is useful for us, we can subscribe and we can use it. Okay, so here not your brain is working, they are working behalf of you and they are giving the information. We have this service, please utilize it. So if you feel that it is required for us, you can subscribe and you can use it. It is pay per use. If you are not using, they are not going to charge anything. If you are using for 2 hours, they are going to charge only 2 hours. That's it. Okay, we will have that pricing module also in our sessions, and you can understand best at that time. Okay, I'm putting AWS at outside. I'm not talking about any AWS. How to build a cloud presence? What is cloud presence? All your environment is called a cloud. Data center is a cloud. Okay. So there is two ways. One is traditional way, which we are following now. Means before 5 years or 10 years, before 10 years, it is completely, before AWS, it is completely traditional. So we will discuss about what is traditional, what is Amazon method, and what is traditional method, and how different it is we can see in this demo class. Okay. So building a cloud presence in traditional mode. So in traditional mode, this is normal. What we discussed before. Like we have to select our data center. Means mostly the corporate companies won't keep their data centers in-house.
Right.
You can ask why. There may be problem in power, there may be problem in internet connection, or there may be problem in that city. Maybe there may be some problem like they have to vacate so many times. They are contract buildings. Okay, so they may vacate buildings for that reason, and they don't want to take a chance for any downtime. For that, what they will do, they will select a data center. For that, what you have to do, if you want to build a traditional mode cloud or data center, you have to select a provider like data center. Means Wow, Rackspace. There is so many data center. You can Google it in your area. You will find almost n number of data centers. Nowadays, it is a big business for data centers. So what is the data center means? It's like a godown. It's like a building, just a building. It has bunch of racks. How it will look? This is a building. They are building. So it looks like this image. All racks will be placed. They won't give anything. Just they will place all the racks. So how they will charge? The space which you occupied in the rack, they will charge. If you are using this is measured in units. Okay, 1U, 2U. You may aware about the rack space, right? 1U servers, 2U servers. So how many servers you are placing, and what is the space it's occupied? So they are going to charge for only for that space. Why we are keeping the servers in data center? Just because of power breakdowns, and we want to avoid the power breakdowns, or we don't want to take care about the hardware things. Simply saying, we don't want to take care about the hardware things. We have to take care about only the installation, and they will give support for the hardware. Okay, if you subscribe for the hardware support only, otherwise you have to go and you have to repair yourself. Okay, so once you take the space, then your work will start. So first what you are doing, you are selecting a data center. Later you are taking how much You are measuring your equipment and you are taking a space in a rack. Okay. After that, you have to plan your all environment, like what is the capacity of servers, what capacity of servers you required, and you have to plan your complete network, how your servers are going to communicate and everything. So after that, after your planning, you are going to send a purchase order. You are going to ship your equipment and you are going to fix it in the data center. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So here what you are doing your own network. So it is a cost. You are buying your own servers. Whenever you are buying server, it is a huge amount. Okay. If you want to build a test also, you have to pay all this. Okay.
Okay.
So here you are investing so much money on servers and human resource who are working for the network configurations and system installations on those things. Okay. So you buy the switches and firewalls, servers and storage. If you feel it is not suitable for you after few years, you cannot do anything. You have to sell it in the scrap and then you have to buy new one. So that is the one problem again. Okay, if your business is grown very much and your service is not functioning properly, so what you have to do? After 3 years, automatically server will so the performance will be low because we are running the servers at 25/7. So what at that time again you have to buy new servers, you have to sell out your old servers with low price. Okay, so that is the one concern. And here I am using a storage admin to configure the storage. I am paying for amount for the storage admin, and I am paying for the network admin who is in configuring all firewalls and switches, everything. Okay. After that, what we are doing, we are taking the configuration services. We are configuring the service. Okay. Now our service is running, but suppose you are running a e-commerce site. Okay. Your e-commerce site, most people are buying in other country from your e-commerce site.
Okay.
So the traffic will be huge. So they have latency in accessing your site. Okay. So at that time, what you have to do, you have to build a data center at that end because your most customers are in that area. You have to provide a good service to your customers in that location, like Germany or wherever. So again, you have to go there and you have to repeat all the things like this only. In traditional mode, this is the way. And the main concern is how much time it took to complete. It takes almost 1.5 months and plus because you are selecting a data center, visiting multiple data centers and selecting one from them. After that, your estimation. After that, you are buying. So for shipping also, they will take almost 1 week. Installation and all the things will take almost 1.5 months. It will completely to build one site data center. And you don't have any disaster recovery. If any disaster happen in the data center location, everything is lost. If you depend on only one data center, right? So, what is the solution for all those things? So, then all the major companies, they feel that it's not the correct way we are doing. So they plan to multiple data centers and they span their data to multiple data centers. It is one way, but it is effects on the economy. So it is already the price will increase more. If you are putting $1 million for one data center, again if you want to work with the other data center, you have to put the same price there also.
Right.
So okay, that is a traditional problem. So how we are working with Amazon? There is so many AWS, like AWS, there is so many OpenStack, Rackspace, so many are there. But Amazon is a best provider. From last 15 years, they are giving a good service. There is no issues with that. For that, Amazon is the famous one. Okay. There is so many competitors, but they are not up to the mark equal to the Amazon. Because Amazon has its own product, its own development center and its own data centers. They are not depending on anyone. They are developing the product and they are giving service and they are giving the support. The others are, someone is building the service, they are using the service and they are providing service to the customers. So that's why there is variation for Amazon and other cloud providers. Okay. So how we are doing in Amazon? What in Amazon, it's very simple. If you got an idea in mind, if you want to start a e-commerce site, so what you have to do, just create an account in Amazon. If you already have an account, just log into your account. Just select your region where you want. If you are in US, so just select one of the location in US. There is multiple data centers in US also. So select your location. Just select the server configuration which you want, which OS you want, okay, and just we will see this all in practical after a few minutes, okay. Just simply launch a install a server, just click one button, it will install operating system also, okay. Just you have to worry about your server configuration, service configuration like WebLogic. So now I am going to show a small demo that a website, a basic website like Hello World or somewhere. Okay, I will create an instance. So you will feel that how that traditional. If you want to start a website in a traditional mode, you have to work almost 1.5 months. So here, how much time it will take, you will know in practical. Okay. And if you want to expand it to other country also, just simply sitting before your laptop or desktop, whatever it is, you can operate everything with your mobile also, AWS. So you can create your complete data center with one touch. It is replicated to other country also. There you have to go and search and work another 1.5 months, then only you can provide the best service to your customers. But in AWS, within hours, if frankly speaking, within minutes we can create a data center and we can replicate it in another location. Okay, we will see all this in a practical. Just I will show how much time it takes to launch a website. Okay. So I already have an account. I am logging to my account. So this is a login page for Amazon. So I am trying to log into my account. So just I want to demo you that how much time it takes to launch a website in your own server, not like someone like hosting provider or someone. Nothing is there in my account now. So what I am doing, I selected my region. So I will compare the PPT also at the same time. I don't want to anything. Oh, sorry. So the first steps I want to show you at there and compare the same. So once I log in, I am going to pick my region where I am. So here, these are the available regions for AWS. US East, US West, North California, and EU, Asia Pacific, and Tokyo, Sydney, like that. Actually, they started with only 2 data centers, which are US East and US West. Continuously, they are developing they are building their data centers in all over the world. So coming years, they are going to add, once they install and test their data center, they will add it here. They are completely testing it for years and years because they need customer satisfaction. They don't want to trouble the customer.
Right.
Okay.
So that means they have physically in these locations, they have everything.
Yeah.
Okay. All the hardware necessary, rack system and backups, everything
Yeah.
they maintain.
Yeah, everything is in these locations.
In these locations. So,
Yeah.
and these locations are internally connected.
interly connected. If one data center is problem, they can communicate with the other data center, and there is no downtime for any service. They are giving assurance of 99.9%.
Okay.
The 0.1% also till now we didn't face any problem. I am working on AWS almost 4+ years. Our servers are running continuously. We don't have any issue. We have some issues in service which we configure ourselves, but according to the hardware or according to the operating system level, we didn't face any issues. I am working with Hadoop Hortonworks, so there may be some problem with our configuration only, but we don't have any issues with AWS service.
How about the securities? Say I have
Yes,
my okay.
I am talking. They are providing the security also. So like here we have security group for this. So you can define your own policy.
Okay.
So which port you want to open on the server, which port you want to close on the server, everything. You can create n number of policies according to your requirement, and you can assign it to anyone. You can see once I will start the creation, then you can understand what is happening in AWS. Okay. So this is I don't have any running instances now. Okay. So what I'm doing, I'm selecting a server. I'm not worrying about any hardware because I can change it anytime without shutting down the server. Now I am in a free trial, so I can take only the minimum configuration, but anytime we can switch over to any configuration. We will discuss about the different type of instances available in different type of servers. It depends. The variation is only in hardware. Okay. So we will discuss all in detail in the next coming classes. So how many type of instances, how to select the hardware, how it will affect on the price. Okay. How it is going to work and everything. So for basic demo, what I'm doing, just I'm creating a Linux instance, whichever I want I can select from here, but I'm taking the Amazon one only. It is a lightweight Linux operating system. They build their own. So I am in here. You can see the configuration details. Like here is five types of the instance types. Micro, small. It is very like a small instance with small configuration, like 1 GB RAM and 8 GB of hard disk. So if you go for large, there is so many types of instances are there, like extra large. Like if you whatever configuration you want, you can define your own yourself. They will provide. Okay. For now, I am taking a basic installation. So what it is covering? So it is warning me that I changed one of my security group to allow all.
Okay.
So that's why it is already warning me. Your improve your security your group, and it is open to the world. So I allowed all the ports. So that's why he is warning. Your security is not good. Try to change your security group. Okay. Just how clean they are monitoring us, you can understand by this warning. Just now, just to make a demo, I changed my security group. That's why they already catch that everything is open in that port. For that, they are warning me in my console. Okay, just I am creating a small here. What I am doing, I am selecting the T2 micro type of the system. It is low to mid range server. Okay. So the security group is launch word. So here I can edit. So here you can see that the SSH port is open. So I am going to launch a website. For that, what I am doing, I am opening all ports. I am using all ports. Just I am selecting launch. So this key I generated, I already have to connect it, but I will show how to convert. Actually, they will give a PPK file, but we cannot access it directly from POT to the server. We have to convert it to our SSH key. For that, I already created file for the demo class. So just I am launching the already you install a system. Your instance are ready to launch. So it's already created. What it's created, we can see that the details. So it is giving the local IP as the data center IP it is. So but we cannot access with this. We have another public IP also. They are providing a static public IP for each and every server. If you want to access it in your own, you have to pay for the vendor for the public IP also. So that cost also avoiding here. So already it started. My instance is running. What it installed? It installed Linux already. It's installed with Linux. So now I am directly connecting. This is my public IP. I'm trying to connect it with this. Okay, why it is refusing? Why it is refusing means actually in security, the security is disabled. The security is stopping me to connect it. So what can I do? I will change the settings, networking, change security group. So the default is allowed with all the, I made it as allow all.
Right.
So I'm changing my security. You are talk about security, right? So without knowing you, no one can enter. If you open the port, then only they will come. Otherwise, till then the data center people also not able to access it. Just they know that there is default security group. It is open for all.
Okay.
They will monitor up to that level. They won't come to your server level and they will think.
Oh, okay.
So I am changing. The changes are taking effect here. Okay. So once again, I will try to connect with this. Now it is allowing.
Right.
Okay, but not this way. I have to give the SSH key also, right? So I'm copying. I'm authenticating with my SSH key. If I don't have SSH key, I cannot access. Or else we can use password also, but we have to change our server configuration. What is my username? SE2 user. I think so. It won't default. It won't allow the default. By default, it won't allow any root access. If you want to access directly to root, directly you have to modify your system, like your SSH configurations. Okay, how to connect? If you try to connect here, it will give the all commands also how to connect to your system and everything. Okay, so what I'm doing through SSH, I'm connecting. Here I'm taking the authentication, SSH authentication process. Open. Directly it will connect. It is already connected me. I already connected. What is it is? Using username and everything it is displayed. So this is the version where it installed. Amazon, what we selected installed. Okay, no package need for security update. 14 is already available. So what I am doing, I already logged into my server. So how much time it takes? Just if almost 5 minutes. Just what I did, I taken the launch instance. Okay, after that I selected my what I did. I select launch instance. I take. After that, what I did, just I select the whatever operating system I want to install. Just I taken that and the type of instance. Okay, and reviewing and launch instance. I have to acknowledge it. Okay, launch instance. It's already it's instance.
Right.
How much time it takes? Just 2 minutes.
Just 2 minutes.
My other server also is ready to use.
Getting ready.
It's getting ready. So it will take 1 or 2 minutes to create the complete configuration. Once it's done, like it will be in running mode. Okay, so I already connected. So now what I plan, I want to install my service. Like I'm trying to install Apache server. Okay, install spelling is mistake. I am very poor in typing. Install HTTP. So what I did, just I hit one command, my basic configuration. It is same in a traditional or in AWS. Service configuration is our own, so it takes the same time. There is no difference. Okay. But how much time you are saving? Buying and configuring installing the hardware and installing the operating system, all this time is saving for you. So almost 1.5 months is saving for you. So just I think that 1 hour, 15 minutes before I want to start a business, I want to start a service. Now I am ready with my service. Just I am starting my service and I will start using it. So what is my IP? This is my IP. I can access anywhere in the world with my site. So we have to dump our site content also, but I didn't done. So just I want to. You can see here. Oh, I didn't copy it. My site is ready. So how much time it takes? Just 10 minutes. I am able to access my site worldwide within 10 minutes. If you want to configure your WebLogic, just start an instance and install WebLogic. It will take almost half an hour time. You can start your business. And later, if you want, your business is growing, so you want to add some more managed servers, just create another instance and pack your domain, complete domain, and unpack in the new instance, and you can add it as a managed server and you can expand it to other users. The performance will be increased. If you want to start your business in other location like Germany or somewhere, select the region. If you want to start your business in India, just select the Asian countries, whatever data center is nearest to your business, just start your service. So within one day you can start your business, complete business, like your database installation, all the things will take time. But buying a server and installing it, worrying about the data centers, this is not there for you. Okay, just in minutes you are able to do things. So this is the best feature for the AWS, and we are not worrying about any downtime things because AWS is taking care about, and they are charging. If my instance is running now, so how long it is going in running mode, for that only they will charge. They are not going to charge for complete day or your instance is here, so I am charging for this. It is not like that. How much time you are using it, for that much time only they will charge. The billing cycle also, we have one of it is how they are going to bill and how can you reduce your bills, and that will covered in our AWS Foundation course. Okay, so now the why I showed this means, in a normal way, if you want to launch a website, if you want to run a WebLogic domain, so it takes almost 1.5 months to you to start your WebLogic server and serve the customers. But here, within one day, you can start your business. Okay? Okay, come back to our slides. I think we went so far. So the comparison, how can we compare? How it is useful for me? So comparing AWS with traditional is, Traditional, massive upfront cost, bug steps means you have to invest a lot of money. I started my website, but I didn't even give 1 rupee to AWS. Just when I created a account, it charged for me for $1. That's it. But I'm running my site. I created this account almost 4 months back. I have multiple accounts. This was created 4 months back. Okay. So here in traditional we are putting upfront cost, but in AWS it is pay as you go, price modeling. So how many hours you are using? If you are running a on e-commerce on festival season or somewhere somewhat, it will be very huge. At that time you can increase your hardware or you can add more servers to your. After the festival you can down your servers and you can degrade your complete configuration. But in traditional model it is not away. It is not possible. Once you buy it, it will be yours. If you want to sell it, you will get less price. Okay, that is the feature we have in AWS. And IT staff, yeah,
Lot of money saving on hardware side.
yeah, lot of money saving and lot of time also saving. If you want to increase your server for festival season, you have to start working before 1 month. But in AWS, before 1 hour, it is you can do within 1 hour you can extend your servers.
But see, this is going to provide the hardware infrastructure, right? Well, the way my applications and the other configuration, my applications, how it is integrated with other applications, all those anyway we need to do again, right?
Yeah, the service level means what we are using in service level. In service level means the web logic. You have to think about only web logic. You are not worrying about any hardware or operating system level. Only the web logic service level you are worrying. You have to do that configuration only.
No, no, the web logic is fine. See, not that one. Say one banking application.
Okay.
Okay, it is using at present, right now, I don't have any cloud or any other infrastructure. Right now, my banking application, I have say 10 different servers,
Okay.
Linux servers. Each server is going to do some pur specific purpose, right?
Okay.
And all some applications are running, and the data is integrated between different servers. And
Yes.
on day-to-day basis, make sure that these admins, they make sure all the servers are up and running and the configuration integration is taken care. Then the data is flowing from one place to another place. In between there will be some um, what I call is transformation will be done between the data source. Then finally it will be updated wherever they want the usage, right? That is a real-time world. Now
Yes.
I want to bring that real-time world into AWS. Say I need to have all these 10 servers, and whatever the applications I have on these 10 servers, I need to bring it onto the AWS, what are the servers I created,
Okay.
and I need to make sure I need to configure and everything I need to do, right?
Yes, you have to.
We have to, okay. So that part doesn't change. Only the
Yeah.
part here is changing is your OS level and the back of the OS like uh, um, hardware, storage. Even if I want to install Oracle or DB2, whatever the applications I have, I need to decide on my own.
No, it's not like that. They are providing the other services also. So if you
Oh,
go to
database.
service system, they have database services also. You can utilize those.
Oh, got you.
So here you have S3 service. It is storage service like your SAN or NAS. You can use it.
Mhm.
Okay. This is the RDS. Think database service. They have database service like MySQL, Oracle, and
Okay,
my MS SQL, all this. So there
okay,
you don't need to worry about how to configure the things. Just create your database like this. See, it's already ready for you. MySQL is ready, available for you. Okay, I didn't subscribe, that's why it's not showing. So I already created this one instance out of 40. Like that, they already have so many
Okay.
databases also. They are providing database service. So what I told is, whatever you required, whatever service you require, they will provide. And these many services are they are providing. So data modeling, here computing, when you come to computing, it is easy to instances, okay, like what we installed, okay, in databases, they are already in these many databases. RDS and DynamoDB, RDS covered the relational database service.
Okay.
That is almost all services will be here in
database. Okay.
I only launch one DB, so I can see, I want to show the other also. So they have MariaDB, MySQL, PostgreSQL, and Oracle and SQL. Whichever you want, just you select.
Okay.
And whatever version you want to select, just launch instance. That's it. So it is it installed with the operating system and database. Just you have to do is you have to create your database and use it. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, please go ahead. Sorry.
No props. You can ask as possible, as much as doubt you have. I'm here to explain you.
You mentioned you worked in SAP, right? For a couple of months.
Yes.
Okay. So how do you think that SAP, how they can bring into this system in cloud?
I feel comfort to bring it to cloud only because I know I don't want to maintain everything in my in-house.
In-house, okay.
In-house, I don't want to keep my data with the data center. If you are putting in data center also, there is no 100% security because it is completely hand over to some others. They have physical access to server and they can do anything if they want. But only on SLA basis we are believing those. Like there we are also on SLA basis we are believing AWS also. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
So why I am planning to move. I recommended to move AWS means I am not worrying about my database. If any problem occurred in my database, they are ready to support me. If I am not good in database, but if I raise any ticket, if I provide access, they are ready to help me out. If it is in-house or in my data center, no one is there. I have to break my head. I have to troubleshoot.
Okay.
So I am getting a best support from AWS. Now I am working with Hadoop, Hortonworks, and Mapper. So sometimes we are not robots to know everything. So we will try our level best and we will escalate a ticket to the AWS sometimes. Like we are not able to. So they have multiple customers like us. Right? So the scenario may be suit for any other customer also. Today I am facing the problem, but the same problem is already faced by someone. They will log it somewhere. So if I ask any suggestions, they will simply give that solution. This is the problem. This one time we face this problem. This is the solution for that. Can you please try this?
Okay, awesome.
So I am getting the best support from that. And my database is not running. Means my database server hardware in-house there may be hardware issues and all those things, but AWS there is no hardware issue. They always keep a backup. If it is going down any hardware, they automatically it will move to other hardware. It is that much automated. Okay.
Wow.
Up to sometimes your hardware and everything is fine, but when your database is down, you are not able to start your Oracle database service. At that scenario, we are not worrying here. Our database up and running till that point it is responsibility of AWS. Only if our database tables are not working, we are responsible.
Yeah, right. That is our headache.
Yeah, that is our headache. So I am getting the best support from the AWS. Why should I put so much upfront and I want to break my head? Here I am not putting any upfront and I am getting the best service. So for that I can, if I plan to install a SAP, I recommended them to use AWS services because 24/7 it is working. Right. In our data, there may be some migrations happens in data centers also. So then they will send a mail that our data center we are upgrading our servers, please try, we are not able to serve you, please cooperate with us. We got so many mails when we are in traditional. From last 4 years, we didn't receive any mail from AWS like this message. Whatever, if they want to update, they will move this data center to other data center, they will replicate everything, and whatever they want, they will do in the data center, and they will revoke it, they will restore it.
Right.
So there is no interruption for your service.
That's true. How about the SE? From AWS, you choose some operating system, right?
Yes.
So if the operating system, they released a patch or any like next version, right?
Yes.
So AWS, because since you already used AWS, the team is going to update the patch on the what are the servers we are using, or we need to request for that.
They will provide the patch. Okay. They will provide the patch. You have, once your service is up and running, you have to know that the patch is useful for you or not.
Okay.
Okay. So they will keep it available for us. If we want, we can use it. Otherwise, we can put it aside.
Oh, okay, got you. So they are not going to update
Sometimes,
beyond.
sometimes they release the patch, but it is not suitable for our application. It may interrupt our application.
Right,
For
right.
that, they are not taking a chance that they are not installing on our servers, but they are making sure that it is available for our server. If you
It's
want, you can
available.
install.
Got you.
Okay.
It's all
Yeah.
like whatever the current environment, they are simulating everything as well.
Yes.
Yeah, awesome.
So, coming to our slides, IT staff focus on the data center. Means I told that just now, right? The database is not running, database application is not running like that. Here we are only thinking about the service, our own created, which where we keep our hands. There only we are thinking. Okay. We don't need any network admins or anyone to put cables and remove the cables, firewall configuration, everything we can do on a one web page. Okay.
Right.
In-house knowledge is limited. Like we face some problems, but we are not able to troubleshoot. But we raise some tickets. They will give some clues for us to resolve. Like that. Here, immediate security credentials means when your data center in AWS, automatically you are certified as a ISO certified and CMMA level certified. Whatever certification you want, it is, you can write down that. If you say you are in AWS, you have all the certifications because AWS certified with all certification authorities. So your data center is in AWS means you are certified with ISO and CMMI or whatever you are there. It is have your own. So whenever you are talking with clients, you can say that our data center is in AWS, so we are certified with all the authorities, certification bodies. Okay. So you don't need any more monster servers. The best part, what I can simply, my personal experience, what I can say is, for test environments, for production, whatever, so you can start with a small server. According to the load, you can increase as you require the hardware configuration. That is the best part in AWS. But if in your tradition, you cannot do that. If you start with small, you have to buy another one, you have to buy another one, you have to add it. Here, just with one mouse click, you are selecting everything. Okay. So just here I maintain a point that vertical and horizontal. That's why I'm giving that graph. So traditional data center, this is the when I'm taking the graph time, computer power. So it's like that. So almost everyone is migrating nowadays. Everyone is migrating to AWS. Simply saying not AWS, the cloud providers, but most of those using AWS. So in traditional, we can scale up only like vertical scale up. What is scaling means just increasing the hardware. Like here, just we can put some processors or RAMs and hard disk in one. That is limited. There is some limitation for that. Okay, but in AWS there is no limit because whenever you are adding the hardware, they are keeping the adding instances at backend. So how much you want, you can go it. It is shared capacity. Okay. So in Vybhava, we are offering 3 courses. One is AWS Foundation. It is the basic course. What it covered? We covered how to create how to build the preferences and how to create the instances, or what is the pricing model, how they are going to cost, and how to access the key pair. Like I use a test key pair, right? How to use that, and what is security groups, and what is elastic IP, that IP public IP, how to fix it with your instances and how to access in the world. Okay, and what is the S3 storage and networking management and DNS management and user access. We are going to cover. These are the basic funda for AWS. Not only AWS, if you are in any environment, the basic how to install, how to configure, just the basic admin tasks is there, right? So those are covered in the foundation course.
Okay.
And this is the second one is solution architect. Here we are planning about the capacity planning and all those things.
Right.
Okay. After these people will give the planning, so the foundation people will install the remaining, they will implement the things. Okay. So the essentials we will cover a basic level of essential, not complete foundations, but the basic requirements we will cover in this course. After that, what is S3 and what is CloudFront, how to access your, like how to access load balancing the things will be there, right? So that will be covered in this. Okay. And virtual private cloud, you can build your own private cloud in AWS. There are also some security levels involved, so that will be helpful for you. How to accessing the databases, how to implement data. There we are only talking about the instances like servers only. Here we are covering the databases and all those things. The real-time scenarios we can replicate here, and we will try to install a e-commerce server, and we will replicate it all the world, and we can access it. So the real-time scenarios we are focusing here. From planning to implementation we are covering. In first course, in foundation course, only implementation. Okay. And SysOps, these are the more crazy jobs now. Monitoring and metrics, high availability configurations, analysis of any problem, troubleshooting, deployment provisioning, any deployments. Mostly now I think most of US market now looking for this SysOps guys. Right. Because they already started everything. It is ready to, they are serving people. They are already in services, but they want to monitor and to provide high availability and new deployments and data management, security networking. So these are the, now it is in craze in US. SysOps guys is the daily routine works. They are monitoring, keep on monitoring. If anything is there, they will troubleshoot and they will make the metrics how the service is running and all those things. And data management, the backup and restoration if required, all the things they will take care. So we are providing 3 courses. One is AWS Foundation, second one is Architect, and third one is the Administrator. Okay. SysOps Admin. So for today, this is. So do you have any questions?
I'm good. Thank you, sir.
Any feedback?
No.
How you enjoyed the class? Feedback means not how I'm telling. How you enjoyed? Do you enjoyed or not?
Oh, it is. It is.
Yeah. You have a brief idea about what you get something from my class, right? Yeah. I'm expecting. Yeah.
This is this overview gave me entire different view of what is a cloud, what is happening. This is amazing information. With how much time? Just you showed me 1 hour. It's amazing.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. So moving forward, you want me to contact with her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, Sangam.
Yeah, thank you. So what is the schedules and how you are planning to take the class? The reason I work here, right? So my timings normally with WebLogic administration, sir used to take me the class early morning of your time, like 7 o'clock of your time.
Okay.
That is
it's not a problem. You can talk with Shailaja. Vybhava is very friendly and very close to client. So we will work according to the client, not according to the company.
Yeah, no, the timings, right? Because my timings, uh, I'm like a lot of commute I do. Sometimes I stuck with the horrible traffic. I may not be reaching in time. That time I used to communicate with them that I'm unable to attend.
Okay.
So that is how I used to.
Yeah, Ganga.
Hi.
Hi. Actually, you can inform in the same way that at least 10 to 15 minutes before you are ready for the session, you can ping me in WhatsApp. I'll
Right,
ping
right.
the same to Rajendra Prasad. So usually we'll have the same time around 7 o'clock AM IST. If any late communication or something else, you can ping me. If you are not going to attend the session, you are stuck in the traffic, just ping me. I'll inform to Prasad and we'll cancel the session. If you are very early, the moment we start the session would be around 6:30 or 7:30. Between that time, we can start our session. IST AM. Okay.
Sure.
The same thing. However, we communicated with WebLogic the same way we can do here with AWS as well.
Yes, sure.
Hmm? Yep. So, are you ready to take the sessions from tomorrow?
Oh, no, no, I need some time. I need to check my project schedules and all. I will update you.
Yeah,
So
no problem. You can write to me or you can call to me whenever you are ready. We can start the session.
yeah, I'm going to reach out to you.
Okay. Hmm? Yep. Thank you. Thanks for giving the time, Prasad.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.